Hey guys, it's Misty Eyez, and I have an Ask Misty for you. Dear Misty, I have a problem. I love doing drag and I love to go out, but when I'm in drag and I'm at the club, I feel very sad because I feel busted. I've been doing this for 4 years now and no one helps me. What can I do? Lots of love and kisses. All right. Well, I think you're 10 steps ahead of every girl just because of the fact that you know or feel you are busted. I think most girls, when they're brand new and they first start, they automatically think they're amazing because the reality is you are the best that you can be. And a lot of times people think that the best that they can be is the best out of everyone in the world. And that's not the case. And a lot of times girls that just start out really have no guidance and they have no clue of all the tricks and all the little tips that it really does take to conquer and master this craft. This is a very difficult job. It is a very difficult hobby. The art of female impersonation is not at all easy, and it's not at all cheap either. So basically, I do think that you are 10 steps ahead of the group because you know you need help and you know you need advice. Now, you said no one helps you. I'm around new queens all the time. I actually do a drag show on Monday nights called Drag Aside at Village Pub here in Fort Lauderdale. And a lot of times I've had many girls never do a show before and show up there. And a lot of times people are like, oh my gosh, she's brand new or she needs help. You should mentor her. You should help her. A lot of the girls I would love to help. I would love to mentor. But the thing is, back to the ego of I am amazing. Girls need to learn that they're not amazing and approach me or someone else or anyone and ask for help. For example, I learned the hard way that if you see a new girl and you go up to her and be like, oh girl, you should really cover your eyebrows and draw them on. Or, oh girl, you should try. They get very offended and they get very defensive and they get very angry. I judged a drag competition once, and at the end we had to give pointers. And one of the tips was the girl's wig was like here, and she didn't tuck. And so at the end I was like, girl, you are an amazing dancer, but your wig is way too close to your eyebrows. And when you're in drag, you should really hide your piece. She was so mad and offended that she wrote an email to the MC of the show telling her she was going to kill me. That I came for her in a public way or whatever. But I was one of the judges in this contest and we had to give constructive criticism. And those are the two things that I definitely think she needed to adjust to make it in this world. A couple years later, I still see her. And we're totally fine, and I think she's grown. Her wig is no longer on top of her eyebrows. And she started tucking. So it went in one ear and out the other ear, but eventually she did learn and listen to me. But that being said, girls get very defensive because they already know everything, they're already the best. They need to be at a point in their lives where they're open for constructive criticism before they can take constructive criticism. So what I'm trying to say is, girls aren't helping you, not because they don't like you, not because they don't want to, because they've probably learned in the past they give advice or they give tips or they critique and it's not received well. So when you see girls, be like, hey, what do you think about my makeup? What do you think I could do to help? What do you think can you please constructively criticize me? And then when they do, or if they do not get defensive. Do not explain that your way is the right way. Do not tell them the reason you do that is because whatever. If you don't agree with what they're saying, listen, nod, smile, say thank you, ask for anything else, and then don't do it if you don't think they're right. But listen to them. If you cut them down, they will stop talking and be like, oh, bitch, we're all friends. Yes, we live in a world where our jobs are competing with each other, but we all still talk. Be like, oh girl, that queen that you saw on Monday, she asked me for some advice and I told her that she should tuck and she bit my head off. See if I ever help her again. And then that word spreads and the next girl's not going to help you either. We're like, oh, I learned my lesson. No, girl, you look fabulous. So get a girl off to the side, become friends with her and be like, Mama, I really need help. How can I be better? Well, girl, when you buy wigs, don't just take it out of the box and put it on your head. You might need to comb it, style it, back comb it, flip it, toss it, shake it, then put it on your head. I think that's the number one cross-dresser mistake, is girls just buy wigs and put them on the way they are. But the other thing is, if there's no one in your area to help you, the best way that I think you can improve is constantly take pictures. And I'm not talking like best light selfies and, you know, filters and whatever. I'm talking about have people take pictures of you in different poses with people or whatever and look at you. Is your nose contour too hard? Is your nose contour too soft? Do you like the way your eyebrows look in pictures? Are they too high? Are they too pointy? Are they too, how are your lips? Are they too big? Are they too small? Could they be bigger? Could they be smaller? Could they be, how's your highlight? Is it blended? Is it too bright? Is it too, and if it is too bright, do you like it that way? I love to be highlighted. Bam. And a lot of people don't, and they let me know they don't like it, and I do not care. I do my makeup the way I like it. Somebody recently asked me if I contour my nose this wide on purpose. I was like, no, I do it on accident every time I do my makeup. Yes, I do it on purpose, but I don't think it looks bad. I like my makeup this way. So, when you ask for constructive criticism, listen to what they have to say. You may not like it, you may not agree, but you have to listen, and that way, hopefully, you can grow. Anyways, that was an Ask Misty. Loving you is easy.